Lucio? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another episode of the Commander's Compendium. I am your host, Daniel Moody, hopefully your guide to all things Commander, and here we are with another sweet brew. Now, we're playing a little Atraxa today. I think everybody should know what she is, but she is 4 color minus red, 4/4 flying, vigilance, death touch, lifelink, just the whole kitchen sink. And at the beginning of your upkeep, at the beginning of your end step, you proliferate. So obviously that's just good with anything with counters. I do want to play her a few different ways, but today we're going to be playing Planeswalkers because, I mean, who doesn't want to play Planeswalkers with with a little Atraxa? So, like most of my decks, I have not played this deck yet. This will be the first time in the video. We have a lot of Planeswalkers, as you can see. Probably not the best ones. These are just what I have online that I felt like fit the deck the most. But we have some sweet ones. We have the Chain Veil, which is obviously good. We have a few +1/+1 counter synergies, like Juniper, Order, Ranger, just to get a little value, especially with the tokens that can be made like Elspeth. But really, we're going to be using stuff like Doubling Season and Inexorable Tide. I'm going to mispronounce that card, and Deep Glow Skate to just make our Planeswalkers instantly go up to their ultimates and hopefully win that way. We have some control effects, but otherwise this is, I guess, close to a stock list Atraxa. My version is a little weaker than a lot of decks out there, but I hope you guys enjoy. Go ahead and pause the video if you want to take a closer look at the deck list, and we're going to go ahead and hop on into our first game. So. Alright, here we go. We're playing a little Planeswalker Atraxa action. Ready to get this on. And let's see who we're playing against. Looks like... Alright, well, we got ourselves a mirror match here. Mirror match. There we go. Our hand is okay. I do like that we can go turn 1 Tomb Signet and then have a turn 2 Muldrifter Evoke. Oh, wow. Scratch that. We can just go play Muldrifter. Of course, we're going to be doing a lot of damage to ourselves here. Oh, that was a pretty good draw, wasn't it? Oh, looks like I tapped a little too much mana. That's fine. Whatever. Miscounted, didn't I? It's going to be hard to play this Garruk. But we'll be able to land Atraxa next turn, it looks like. Wow, this was a really good hand to start off with. We have Austere Command if things get out of control. Pernicious Deed. I really like Pernicious Deed in this deck. It protects our Planeswalkers. Because it does... It says destroy each artifact, creature, enchantment. Let's see what Crazy Van has to say. Alright. So, when I said mirror match, I really just mean we're playing the same commander. Alright, let's see here. Alright, heads. Heads it is. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and crack this Delta. And let's grab a tropical island. And, so we've got the mana, green, black, blue, white. So for now, we'll just swing in. Basically, I want to try to hit 3 green mana as quickly as possible because we want to get this Garruk out. Blue, white. Let's go ahead and play our Atraxa. Unfortunately, nothing to proliferate. Yep. Eating a little homemade chili here. Fiance made. She put some sweet potatoes in it. It's pretty good. Hunting wilds. Alright. Ramping pretty hard here. Obviously, Pernicious Deed doesn't look as great when we have a couple artifacts on our end, but we will at least be able to hit this Ancient Den. Alright, Burgeoning. We'll just play this Godless Shrine, tapped. Let's swing in. Well, this hand was really explosive, but since we haven't drawn into anything that we can really proliferate yet, it's looking kind of bad, isn't it? I think I would want to just get this Pernicious Deed out. And I think I'll just drop the Burgeoning. I'm not going to activate this Deed anytime soon. I sense Atraxa coming. Okay. If we draw any sort of green source, it's going to be good for us. Wow, we've gotten really lucky with Mana Crypt. Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay. The question is, what ability do I want to activate? Let's just see what our opponent does first. If we attack with him. So he doesn't block. So we'll create a beast for now. And then when we proliferate, we'll put him at least out of Atraxa's current range. So if he can kill my Atraxa and then hit Gruk, he'll still be at 1. She's got an Elspeth. Yep. Well, mine has flying too. And I will block. Maybe he doesn't realize Atraxa has flying. But I'm willing to trade here because I can get mine back on my turn and proliferate. I don't know what I think about that attack. Because now his Elspeth, at least as it stands currently, is just exposed and vulnerable. Heads. So he just lost the flip. I'm going to hold on to that. Let's go ahead and attack the Elspeth. Yep. So now we'll play Atraxa. Blue, white. We'll just pay colorless here. Wait, I thought I paid blue. I'm confused. Oh, whatever. Signets online are one of the worst things. Alright, let's go ahead and draw 4. Now, I mean, I could just go for the Garruk Ultimate, but I need to kind of diversify what we're doing here. Um, yeah, I like that. Astral Astral Cornucopia is a really good card. All right, and I guess he just scoops here. So, tell you what, I think we could probably play another game here. That was a fun game here, but I really want to see the deck do a little more. So I guess I'll see you guys for game 2. Bonus round. Okay, as promised, here is game 2. Pretty excited. That last game was pretty good. Ooh, and we are playing against Sachi, daughter of Seshiro. This is really interesting. Other snake creatures you control get +0/+1. Shamans you control have tap for 2 green mana. I have not seen that card in quite a while. I will be honest. We have a good hand. Or at least a keeper. We have 3 of our colors. We just need blue to turn on Phantasmal Image. We can play the Oath of Ajani if we want to. Turn 2. I doubt we will, but it's good to save that card in this deck to get a little extra value. Okay, our opponent's starting off with some good value. Let's close this out. Start with the Deathrite Shaman. I think this Austere Command will be good this game. I'm just going to play a Temple Garden and pass. I mean, obviously that Austere Command will be good this game, but right now it's obviously not great. Wow, he's going deep on the Shaman, isn't he? This deck is this deck is pretty cool, honestly. Too bad he doesn't get Deathrite Shaman. Should have gone black. Okay, it's a little awkward. Yeah, I would have liked to draw a blue mana there. I would have actually probably used Phantasmal Image on Sachi. Having a Shaman on my own right now. And try to ramp into... Wow, this is interesting here. There we go. That was a good draw. So we can go blue-green, Phantasmal Image, make a copy of Sachi, and... Oh, what he's gonna say. Card is sweet, man. Haven't seen it in forever. Alright, I think I kind of want to drop this Oath, but I'm going to wait next turn until we get a Trinket Mage on the field. We can go Oath and then Ajani. What does he got here? Wow, 6 mana is a lot. Oh boy, are we getting like Genesis Waved or something? I may actually have to pop this Austere Command. Artisan of Kozilek. Interesting. Yeah. That Artisan is really annoying. I'm trying to think if I want to just go ahead and go for this Austere Command. I mean, what am I going to do? Well, I guess I could go Ajani. I always forget about his -2 to exile a creature. But that does leave him vulnerable. He'll die. I think that's probably worth it, though. So Ajani is definitely going to die next turn, but we exile this Artisan. We get to save our Austere Command for another day. And then next turn we can go Trinket Mage into Orzhov Signet after getting a Soul Ring, into Oath of Ajani, into Atraxa. Or Atraxa into Oath of Ajani, I should say. And that should be pretty good. Wow. This has to be a Genesis Wave, right? Oh. Well, I guess that makes sense. He's just going to put all his mana into this Orden Reef Invoker. So he killed a Johnny. Alright, I don't know what's happening anymore. Let's go tap blue Trinket Mage. Let's grab a Astral Cornucopia actually. I mean, Soul Ring would have allowed us to do a little more, but this will get better with Atraxa. So let's go ahead and play the Cornucopia. Let's, I think, we probably should have used her, right? Alright, yeah, we're gonna just play 2, 3, 4. Just tap it all. I'm gonna drop a Signet down. And then we'll get a Crystalline Crawler out. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that turn. Opponent's deck is pretty cool. You know, the cool thing about Magic Online is you can just play against a lot of decks. And I say my deck, you know, in the intro was a little weaker, but, you know, obviously it looks really strong compared to a deck like this. You never know what you're going to play against, so you kind of have to build in moderation when you're playing online, especially one-on-one. But I'm happy with the way our deck is playing. Alright, here comes our opponent swinging in for approximately $1 million. Not going to block here. Alright, he just passes. Doesn't have much to do. Okay, so I think this is a pretty easy turn. Blue and tap him for green. Let's play Atraxa. Now we can just easily pay white for our Oath. And this turn we'll swing in with a Crystalline Crawler. Since it can't really effectively block. Of course, we get to see what he puts back on his deck, and he can, if he wants to, he can do that on upkeep too. Alright. Looks like he may do it. Alright, well, it looks like he chooses not to. Interesting. It's a neat idea, so his deck has a lot of these guys he can just pump mana into. So we're going to make a bunch of saplings, huh? We'll just yield to that. You can make as many saplings as you like. So if we wanted to, we could do austere for 3 or less. We'd lose our shaman and trinket mage, but it looks like our opponent would lose everything but his Seshiro and Oracle. That might be worth it. And then choose enchantments as well, because we would just lose this oath. Sorry for the train. Yeah, I'm willing to do that. Cast destroy all enchantments and 3 or less. I guess we should have tapped the Deathrite Shaman. Let's go ahead and swing in. It looks like we win the game. Yeah, those are some interesting games of Atraxa. I didn't really get to... I guess I really didn't get to see a lot of the Planeswalker action. Maybe we just don't have as many Planeswalkers in the deck as we wanted. But we got to play against some interesting decks and at least get Atraxa on the battlefield each game. I really enjoy this deck, so you'll probably be seeing a lot more of it. Yeah, just hit like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed the content, and be good.